Hi there Cancer, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your work and money reading for July. So let's give these a shuffle and we're going to choose your overarching theme or energy to set the tone for the reading. We'll then pull your cards for work and clarify those, and we'll also choose some specific cards for your finances or money and investments. So let's see what comes out for you. Work and money for Cancer. Let's get the first card out. I do keep saying that Two of Cups, that's interesting, but no, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, it's ended up at the bottom of the deck, guys. I don't know if that means something to do with your, a close colleague or business partnership. It's significant in the reading in some sense. It wanted to be seen. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, interesting, guys, can be about laying down a new foundation, planting new seeds. Let's get the rest of the cards out to piece together the story. The Tower, it's come out a couple of times today, guys. The Five of Pentacles. Oh, the Temperance, I've seen that before as well. Well, that is the adjustment, that is the healing, the recalibration, after what could be quite a sudden change. Let's do a quick little shuffle here and get the finance cards out. Yeah, okay. And the Seven of Wands. Yeah, we'll clarify if we need to, guys. I'm going to get the clarifiers for your work cards here. Look, it could be the loss of a job, or, we've got the Five of Pentacles following on from that, so it can be that feeling of being isolated, left alone, or having a moment where money isn't as free-flowing. However, we've got the Temperance Angel that really wants to come in and rebalance that for you. I had the Tower and the Moon together in the same combination in one of the other signs I've just done, so that's interesting. It really is about the shattering of an illusion. Let's clarify that Five of Pentacles, please. Queen of Cups, yeah, nice soothing energy. And Temperance is clarified with the Page of Pentacles. Alright, I have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of this deck. There is new opportunity coming your way, but first of all there is a Tower to clear. I'm just going to see if I need anything else. Going to clarify the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Alright guys, let's get started. So the overarching theme or energy is the Knight of Pentacles. This month it's going to be about heading in a new direction, steering that horse somewhere else and laying down a new foundation, planting new seeds after this Tower falls. I feel like there's going to be a sense of a little bit of a rebuild, a little bit of a, not starting over, but having to kind of put some plans in place. And I feel that, there might be a little bit of needing to pull back on the expenditure, or money might be a little bit tighter. But I feel that you will gain the rewards, but it's not going to be now, it's going to be in the next season, because that Knight of Pentacles, works that land, as in puts the plans in place, does what needs to be done, plants those seeds, nurtures them and loves them, so that then they will give an abundant harvest or crop in the next season. So I feel that after this Tower falls, some of you might need to, look at your work situation and go, what can I do now to rebuild? Is there any study I need to go and do? What can I do to increase my chances of getting, a really great job, or, a better pay rise or new money if I'm starting again? It's that kind of thinking. It's laying a new foundation. So looking at what you need to do in order to make sure that that is a foundation that is solid, not like this Tower here, right? So there is a sense here with the Tower and the Moon that there is going to be a sudden change on the work sector. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to mean the loss of a job. It could be, if you're self-employed, maybe the loss of a client who wasn't aligned with you, who wasn't working out, but they were paying, right? That might be why money's a little bit tighter, but they needed to go anyway. So I am sensing that. Because the Moon energy here, guys, is, it can be things happening in the shadows. Like, it means that there's some kind of like undercurrent in a situation, or some kind of illusionary energy, a secret or a deception, or somebody who's might be being two-faced with you, that is potentially going to be revealed. It can also be an illusion within yourself as well. That illusion could be, hey, I'll be okay, you know, coronavirus isn't going to affect my work, my industry, it's solid, it's stable. You know, then all of a sudden something happens and things get tight. So it can be your own deception, deceiving yourself as well, like wanting to believe the best when the situation isn't really like that. So the Moon, you know, exposes those kinds of situations so it can fully, you know, come into the light. So the Tower, yeah, the Tower falls, guys, because it's not in your best interest. It's on a shaky foundation, and it falls so that you can realign, so that you can rebuild in a direction that's much more positive for you, that's much more aligned with the work that you're supposed to be doing, that, you know, in this lifetime, that's on purpose for you, because it says that this wasn't a fit for you. This client that you're losing, this job that you're losing, this illusion that you've been telling yourself that's going to be exposed. It's saying that in some way it was a block for you, right? It's a Tower standing in the way for you planting new seeds that are really going to give you the abundant harvest that you desire. And I do see that, you know, there's a couple of things here, guys. There might be the temptation to hold on as that Tower is falling, because I do really get that feeling that maybe you are letting go of a situation that had some kind of gain for you financially, and that maybe why you didn't want that Tower to fall. The Four of Pentacles can be the holding on, but the thing is with the Tower is that we really need to allow it to fall. We don't want to rebuild or patch up a tower, because otherwise we just find ourselves down the track with that Tower falling again, and we've lost time, you know, when we could have been getting on planting those seeds so that we can reap a different harvest. So we need to surrender. That's what that is. And the Five of Pentacles could mean, look, there might be a moment this month where finances aren't as abundant, right? We might feel, or we might just feel the fear of, oh, you know, that Tower's fallen, I've lost that work, I've lost that client, what now? I'm feeling left out in the cold, I'm feeling like I need to hold on to all my coins, right? There can be that. But we have to keep in mind that the situation will heal and will rebalance it. You know, it's like this, you know, it's like that wave. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, but overall it evens out. So that can be that conflict, that feeling. And the Five of Pentacles asks us to see the big picture here, right? The big picture is that something's being removed from your life that wasn't serving you, and it's making space for you to plant seeds for what will, and what will deliver on a greater level, right? That's why it's a blessing. The Queen of Cups is here as a kind of a healing force to help you restabilize, rebalance, have the emotional intelligence and the intuition to see that big picture. It could be a water sign female as well, Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, that is somehow going to, you know, help you through this. Or it could also be your energy as well, Cancer. You know, it could signify you in the reading as well. And really, you know, you're the one that needs to kind of see things from a different perspective, to make some changes in order to allow that Tower to fall, and to, you know, to not be the one that holds on, basically. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles really is an assessment of quality as well. It can mean that, you know, we need to have self-esteem now. We need to rebuild ourselves as well, because you might be kind of starting in a new direction as well. So it's good if we can not hold on too tight, we can stay grounded, we stay compassionate, we stay in our center, we stay emotionally stable and unshakable, and we don't get caught up in this kind of lack breeds lack, this kind of loss mentality, that kind of hardship mentality. That's what we need to stay out of, because we've got to keep the big picture in mind and understand that towers fall for a reason, and they're not to be held on, or they're not to be stopped from falling. So guys, then we have Temperance and the Page of Pentacles. Now the Page of Pentacles is that new opportunity starting to come in, but it comes in after we have started to temper or balance or heal or restore the old situation. So there's going to be a Tower, there's going to be some sense of maybe hardship. I feel hard done by, oh my goodness, what now? When you start to restabilize and balance and heal and recalibrate, that's when the new opportunities that are truly aligned for you start to come in. That's when the path forward starts to be illuminated for you. So there is a sense of emotional balancing or healing that needs to happen, getting in a really good place again. You know, that's when we start to attract aligned opportunities. So Temperance is that angel, the divine guidance that says, hey, let the Tower fall and then I will guide you. I will guide you out of the rubble. She's got you on the other side and she will help you find the path forward. That's what I see with the Temperance energy. And Page of Crystals, you know, it's a starting of opportunity. It's a starting of, you know, it's the new seeds being given to you that you can then plant to really make something of. So they will be given to you. It can be actually like a messenger of opportunity. It could be an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo as well. So it could actually come through a message or an interaction with somebody. Hey, have you thought about doing this? Or look at this investment. You know, there could be someone coming in that sense. It can also be the start of a new sense of stability, the starting of a new foundation or commitment. So it's saying just behind this Tower is the opportunity to rebuild in a strong new direction for you. So Cancer, over here in your finances, we've got the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So the Eight of Cups is interesting. It kind of says that, you know, maybe you have to leave this situation here that's just not on the right page for you, it's not fulfilling, in order to reach that wish fulfillment in terms of your abundance and finances, because the next number or next card from the Eight of Cups is the Nine of Cups. That's the wish fulfillment. So it's saying that what you desire to achieve with your financial position, that final piece that you're looking to collect, may just be, you know, beyond this situation here, and maybe you're going to have to turn your back on something in order to move towards something that's really going to serve you in the long term. And I see in the Seven of Wands here that little bit of battle that I'm feeling with the Five of Pentacles. It's that feeling that maybe things are going to be just a little bit tough in the money sector this month, and there can be that feeling of, oh, I feel like I'm swimming against the current here. I'm having to, you know, really push, be in, you know, have resilience and that sort of thing. But, you know, it can always feel like that when we're in the situation until we've gone through that healing, and then we're going to turn the corner. So I might just grab one more, guys, for that finance situation, clarify that Seven of Wands. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go, the World. Yeah, look, I mean, you are completing a massive cycle here after that Tower, and it could be the cycle of a whole type of work or a whole way of looking at things, or a whole pattern you have of working with people that aren't aligned with you, but just because they pay you money, you're ending a massive big karmic cycle here. And I feel, and I keep coming back to what you do desire in terms of fulfillment in your work situation and the financial abundance is on the other side. It's through the hoop. It's in the next chapter. It's after you've planted these next seeds. But first we've got a clearing. We've got a big old shakedown that is bringing anything down that is not firmly attached, not firmly rooted. Anything that's on an unsteady foundation needs to be cleared away. Then you are going to jump into that next chapter, Cancer, and that's where you're going to start to really reap the rewards. Okay, Cancer, let's draw a couple of oracle cards here to close out this message. Every ending is the start of a new beginning, guys. It's something to keep in mind. Oracle card. Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Yeah, look, I feel like some of you might feel you've got a deeper purpose, or that you're wanting to do work that is more aligned and on purpose for you. So this is about removing things that are not on the same vibrational level so that you can really feel that sense of belonging. Let's get another one. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Yeah, I mean, that Four of Pentacles that we had in the reading can also be an indicator to get grounded, as can the Queen of Cups. So I really think it's, you know, important for you, while this foundation of yours might be being shaken and things are getting stirred up and they feel chaotic, just make sure that you are grounding yourself, staying emotionally stable if you can. And the Queen of Cups, you know, is coming back to that energy, is somebody who is in control of her emotions and decides when she processes them. She doesn't allow them to rule her. She doesn't make decisions off being triggered or, you know, being reactive or project them onto somebody else. She stays grounded and in her center. So that could be an important message for you guys this week as well. Just making sure you stay grounded. It can be good to either, you know, go for a walk in nature if you're able to do that. If you live in a built-up area, even just putting on some great meditation tracks, nature sounds. Check out naturemixer.com. It's really cool. You can choose your nature background and you can adjust all the levels of like water and bird song and all of that. That's really, really nice. I like to put that on sometimes just to help you keep in your center. Okay guys, I'm going to leave it there. I do hope you enjoyed the reading. I know there's a big message here, but just keep in mind it's all happening to bring you back on purpose and to serve your greatest good. Guys, I'm reading for a collective. It won't be everyone's reading, so I'm not saying everyone's going to have a month like this. If it's not your reading, just let it go for this month. Feel free to leave me a comment if you feel called to share. I do read them all. I try and respond to them all, and it helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies. And I'll see you back here next month for another work and money reading.